Dawn, 29th of September 2022, Malala says, "I'm an activist and a storyteller." She wants to see more Muslim characters in movies. Malala was hurt badly by Islamic terrorists, but now she wants more Muslims to live in countries that value freedom. Is this the well-known Stockholm Syndrome? Winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, Malala Yousafzai may be a writer and an activist, but she's also a young woman like everyone else who loves binge-watching. And, like most people, she likes to see Islamic practices portrayed on her TV screen. In an exclusive chat for Variety's Power of Women event, she talked about what she likes and doesn't like and how she's been enjoying Stranger Things, especially Dustin Henderson's Antics. She also spoke about becoming more interested in culture and politics. Yousafzai talks about serious things when she fights for girls' right to education, but she's just like the rest of us regarding Netflix. Yousafzai, who grew up in the Swat Valley, told the publication that she loves TV and watched shows like Mind Your Language and Ugly Betty to learn more about Western society and improve her English. She used to make TV as a hobby, but now she's a director with her own business, Extracurricular Productions. She said, "I want to see my name on TV shows, documentaries, and movies. When I fill out forms that ask what I do for a living, I always have a hard time because I'm not sure what my job is. I feel like a storyteller and an agitator." The 25-year-old said, "I've been an activist for more than a decade, and I've learned that we shouldn't just focus on the work of NGOs. There's also the part about changing people's minds and perspectives, which takes more work." She expressed that one day she hopes to work with Hollywood star Angelina Jolie, who is known for her work not only as an actor but as a humanitarian, and how she'd love to do something with her, either a documentary or film through which they could share the experiences of children, refugees or of women and girls. Yousafzai signed a multi-year programming deal with Apple TV Plus last year so that she could bring plays, comedies, documentaries, animated shows, and shows for kids to the table to inspire people all over the world. Last year, Yousafzai signed a multi-year programming pact with Apple TV Plus to bring dramas, comedies, documentaries, animation, and children's series to the table, inspiring people worldwide. "I'm a woman, a Pashtun, a Muslim, from Pakistan, and of color. And I watched the movie Succession, Ted Lasso, and Severance, where the main characters were mostly white guys. If we can watch those shows, I think people should also be able to watch shows made by people of color, directed by people of color, and starring people of color. Yes, that's possible, and I'll make it happen." She also wants to hear from women of color and Muslim writers and directors who are just starting. She also wants to challenge some common stereotypes, but most of all, she wants to ensure that the material she shares is fun and that people fall in love with the characters and have the best time together. Yousafzai said she wants to share the stories of refugees. When she goes to a refugee camp and meets the people, she said her goal is not to be their ambassador or representative as they can speak for themselves, but to bring attention so that the camera is shifted towards them. In her book I Am Malala, the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban, she hints at a future in politics and maybe a return to Pakistan as a leader instead of an activist. She got her politics, philosophy, and economics degree from Oxford University 2 years ago. This is the same course that at least 4 British prime leaders have taken. When asked about her plans for the future, she told Variety, "I definitely don't want to go into British politics." Yousafzai also said that her activism is for girls' schooling and equal rights for men and women, which puts her in politics one way or another. "I don't know if I'll ever be the leader of the country. We'll have to wait and see." That could also be a political answer. On October 9th, it will have been 10 years since Yousafzai was 15 and the Taliban tried to kill her. The rebels said they attacked her on her way home from school in Meengora. They said it was because she was for peace, against the Taliban, and secular. Malala should do something about the fact that women in Pakistan and Afghanistan don't get enough schooling so that other women can have the same chances she did.